Hello students, welcome to EPG Pathshala. I am Dr. Tariq Ashraf from University of Delhi. Today we are going to talk on module Services provided by the organizations in promoting social science research from paper information sources in social sciences. So students, let us see what are we going to learn from this module. The objective of this module is to familiarize with services provided by the organization set up by government international agencies like ICSSR, INFLIBNET, United Nations, World Bank, International Monetary Fund, etc. in promoting social science research. There are several organizations and institutions set up by Government of India and international organizations which play important role in collecting, organizing and disseminating social science information used by social scientists and researchers. These institutions bring out publications and provide documentation services which help social scientists in carrying out their research work more effectively. These institutions also provide financial grants and scholarships to scholars for attending conferences, seminars, and workshops and conduct training programs for their capacity building needs. It can be stated that these institutions play a pivotal role in promoting social science research because they not only bring out various important publications but they also allow to conduct research. Without these funding agencies, without these supporting organizations, it will become very difficult for social scientists, for scholars to undertake new projects, to undertake research in new areas. Because governmental organizations or universities have a different agenda, agenda or mandate of teaching essentially. Research is not much stronger in universities in India. But these organizations, both at national and international level, support research to great extent and are engaged in serious kind of activities in its promotion. They regularly conduct training programs for scholars. They regularly fund various research projects. They also provide traveling grant to attend conferences and seminars, etc., which are very important for scholars in terms of contributing research papers to to these research activities and also to network with fellow researchers both at national and international level. Similarly, organizations at international level conduct various programs, undertake various research activities, and also bring out very important publications regularly which promote research in social sciences and provide valuable literature to research scholars. So there is no doubt about a very important and crucial role which these organizations are playing in the area of social sciences, and there is further need to strengthen their activities by providing them continuous support from government bodies and from other governmental agencies to various international organizations so that they are not able to only sustain their current activities but can also enhance and also further strengthen their activities in these areas. Some of the important organizations which have played key role in providing information for social science are as follows: Indian Council of Social Science Research, INFLIBNET, World Bank, International Monetary Fund. These all these three organizations have played a very important role in dissemination of social science research and help the social scientists to great extent in bringing out their publications, in carrying out research. Similarly, World Bank, International Monetary Fund have also disseminated information in various forms through journals, through publications, through their websites. INFLIBNET, which is inter-university center of UGC, is again playing important role in the area of dissemination of information, as it has developed several tools like Shodhganga, its depository for submitting thesis, and also Shodhgangotri for depository of for submitting synopsis. INFLIBNET also provides training and also provides access to large number of electronic databases in the area of social sciences. So it can be said that these organizations are vital for the growth and development of social science research in India and abroad. Indian Council of Social Science Research. Established in 1969, Indian Council of Social Science Research is an apex body to promote research in social sciences in the country. The council was meant to review the progress of social science research and give advice to its users, sponsor social science research programs and projects, and administer grants to institutions and individuals for research in social sciences, institute and administer scholarship and fellowship for research in social sciences, indicate areas in which social science research is to be promoted and adopt special measures for development of research in neglected or new areas, give financial support to institutions, associations and journals engaged in social science research, arrange for technical training in research methodology and to provide guidance for research, coordinate research activities and encourage programs for interdisciplinary research, develop and support centers for documentation services and supply of data, organize, sponsor and finance seminars, workshops and study groups, undertake publications and assist publications of journals and books in social sciences, advise the Government of India on all matters pertaining to social science research as may be referred to it from time to time, and take such measures generally as may be necessary from time to time to promote social science research and its utilization. The council was meant to review the progress of social science research and give advice to its users, sponsor social science research programs and projects, and administer grants to institutions and individuals for research in social sciences, institute and administer scholarship and fellowship for research in social sciences, indicate areas in which social science research is to be promoted and adopt special measures for development of research in neglected or new areas, give financial support to institutions, associations and journals engaged in social science research, arrange for technical training in research methodology and to provide guidance for research, coordinate research activities and encourage programs for interdisciplinary research, develop and support centers for documentation services and supply of data, organize, sponsor and finance seminars, workshops and study groups, undertake publications and assist publications of journals and books in social sciences, advise the Government of India on all matters pertaining to social science research as may be referred to it from time to time, and take such measures generally as may be necessary from time to time to promote social science research and its utilization. Coming to the organizations which are available to the social scientist, Indian Council of Social Science Research is the premier body. Indian Council of Social Science Research has been established to meet several objectives and run several programs like international collaboration, cultural exchange programs, academic contacts with organizations, countries not covered under CEPG, and collaboration with multilateral organizations to facilitate activities like visit of scholars under cultural exchange programs, participation in international seminars, conferences abroad, etc. The Research Survey of Publications Division RSP of Indian Council of Social Science Research brings out several research-based publications having an important role to play in the promotion of research activities in the field of social sciences. The Council has an extensive program of publication. Another important function of ICSSR is monitoring of the progress of research in social science and has undertaken the task of surveying developments in various fields of social sciences in right earnest through publishing journals of abstracts and review in the discipline of economics, geography, political science, psychology, and sociology and social anthropology and its programs of research survey. The ICSSR regularly undertakes publishing work and has already published, in addition to a number of journals, over 350 books, pamphlets, and monographs. The publication results from different programs of the Council, such as Survey of Research in Social Sciences, studies on alternatives in development, research projects, sponsored programs, fellowships, conferences, workshops, and seminars, international collaboration, etc. One of the most important activity of ICSR is setting up of National Social Science Documentation Center, NASDOC, which is India's leading information center for research and innovation in social sciences. National Social Science Documentation Center was established in 1969 as a division of ICSR with the objective to provide library information support services to researchers in social sciences. Those working in academic institutions, autonomous research organizations, policy making, planning, and research units of government departments, business and industry, etc., can access NASDOC's vast repository of publications. NASDOC also provides guidance to libraries of ICSR regional centers and ICSR supported research institute. INFLIBNET, Information and Library Network. INFLIBNET Center is an autonomous inter-university center of University Grant Commission involved in creating infrastructure for sharing of library information resources and services among academic and research institutions. INFLIBNET works collaboratively with Indian university libraries to shape the future of the academic libraries in the evolving information environment. Services provided by INFLIBNET. INFLIBNET provides several services which are as follows. Document delivery through JCCC. INFLIBNET has initiated interlibrary loans and document delivery services from the comprehensive collection of subscribed journals under JCCC@UGC Infonet. Bibliographic Union Databases. Creation of database is one of the major activities of INFLIBNET. This activity has been initiated since inception of the program. Bibliographic databases consist of serial holdings, union databases of thesis, books. Non-bibliographic databases consist of research projects and Vidwan, an expert database. INFLIBNET has created these databases over the years. Its most popular database is, of course, of thesis, which is Shodhganga, and it has been made necessary for universities. It has been made mandatory for universities to submit to the repository each thesis submitted to the university. Similarly, INFLIBNET has created serial holdings of various universities and is also providing access to union catalog of books of the different universities. It has a non-bibliographic database of research projects which are being carried out at various universities, and also developed a database of experts who are involved in several areas of research and development. INFLIBNET brings out several publications which are as follows. Annual report, current report, INFLIBNET newsletter, proceedings of annual conventions, planner and caliber, and INFLIBNET directory. All these publications disseminate information on various areas of social sciences and help the researchers. Some other publications of INFLIBNET are as follows. Guidelines for data capturing, Sole Guidelines for data capturing, Mark 21 code lists for field identification, fields for Indian manuscript database creation, bibliographic standards, data input sheet for retro conversion. All these all these publications help librarians to create records of bibliographies in standard formats, and also these guidelines for capturing data help libraries to capture information correctly and also disseminate it in proper methods. INFLIBNET also brings out information brochures on INFLIBNET Center, UGC Infonet, UGC Infonet Digital Library Consortium. UGC Infonet Digital Library Consortium is most important activity of the UGC, and it provides access to large number of electronic databases to central universities. These databases contain huge number of research papers, articles, journals, and are widely used by social scientists, and research scholars throughout the country. These resources, these online resources are helping researchers a lot and developing the competencies of research scholars by having access to ready information through these online resources. Shodhganga, a reservoir of Indian thesis, is a digital repository of Indian electronic thesis and dissertation set up by INFLIBNET Center. It is run by using an open source digital repository software called DSpace, and it is a flagship program of the INFLIBNET which is being run very successfully. Yet another organization which is playing a very important role in dissemination of information for social scientists is United Nations. United Nations is an international organization founded in 1945 after the Second World War by 51 countries committed to maintaining international peace and security, developing friendly relations among nations, and promoting social progress, better living standards, and human rights. United Nations undertakes extensive research, documentation, and publication work through its network of 63 United Nations Information Centers, which serve as key to organizations' ability to reach the people of the world and to share the United Nations story with them in their own languages. These centers, working in coordination with the UN system, reach out to the media and educational institutions, engage in partnership with the government, local civil society organizations, and the private sector, and maintain libraries and electronic information resources. United Nations Information Center are the principal source of information about the United Nations system in the countries where they are located. These centers are responsible for promoting greater public understanding of and support for the aims and activities of the UN by disseminating information on the work of the organization to people everywhere, especially in developing countries. United Nations undertakes extensive research, documentation, and publication work through its network of 63 United Nations Information Centers, which serve as key to organizations' ability to reach the people of the world and to share the United Nations story with them in their own languages. These centers, working in coordination with the UN system, reach out to the media and educational institutions, engage in partnership with the government, local civil society organizations, and the private sector, and maintain libraries and electronic information resources. United Nations Information Center are the principal source of information about the United Nations system in the countries where they are located. These centers are responsible for promoting greater public understanding of and support for the aims and activities of the UN by disseminating information on the work of the organization to people everywhere, especially in developing countries. These centers, working in coordination with the UN system, reach out to the media and educational institutions, engage in partnership with the government, local civil society organizations, and the private sector and maintain libraries and electronic information resources. United Nations Information Center are the principal source of information about the United Nations system in the countries where they are located. These centers are responsible for promoting greater public understanding of and support for the aims and activities of the UN by disseminating information on the work of the organization to people everywhere, especially in developing countries. United Nations Information Center are the principal source of information about the United Nations system in the countries where they are located. These centers are responsible for promoting greater public understanding of and support for the aims and activities of the UN by disseminating information on the work of the organization to people everywhere, especially in developing countries. Similarly, World Bank is a vital source of financial and technical assistance to developing countries around the world and is playing an important role in dissemination of information for social science research. World Bank undertakes publication and research work and has developed several databases which are used widely. It brings out several reports regularly and has developed an e-library which is a subscription-based collection of thousands of books, reports, journals, and working papers. World Bank maintains an open knowledge repository consisting of following documents: annual reports and independent evaluations, books, journals, serial publications, working papers, economic and sector work, studies, knowledge notes, multilingual content. World Bank maintains an open knowledge repository consisting of following documents: annual reports and independent evaluations, books, journals, serial publications, working papers, economic and sector work, studies, knowledge notes, multilingual content. World Development Indicators brought out by World Bank is a most widely used report annually published by it and provides high quality cross-country comparable statistics about development and people's lives around the globe. World Bank's Open Data Initiative is intended to provide all users with access to World Bank data according to the Open Data Terms of Use. The data catalog is a listing of available World Bank datasets, including databases, pre-formatted tables, reports, and other resources. World Bank is also engaged in research. The research department is the World Bank's principal research unit within the Development Economics Vice Presidency. Its mandate includes research that may be cross-country and across sectors and reach beyond specific regional units or sector boards. Another important organization playing an important role in the dissemination of social science research is International Monetary Fund (IMF). It is an organization of 188 countries working to foster global monetary cooperation, secure financial stability, facilitate international trade, promote high employment and sustainable economic growth, and reduce poverty around the world. IMF works to foster global growth and economic stability. It provides policy advice and financing to members in economic difficulties and also works with developing nations to help them achieve macroeconomic stability and reduce poverty. IMF publishes a range of time series data on IMF lending, exchange rates, and other economic and financial indicators in the form of a database called Data and Statistics. Manuals, guides, and other material on statistical practices at the IMF in member countries and of statistical community at large are also available. The publications of IMF are as follows: World Economic Survey, International Financial Statistics, Principal Global Indicators, public sector debt statistics, direction of trade statistics. Thus, it can be seen from the preceding discussion that there are several important organizations, both nationally and internationally, which are which are playing important role in dissemination of information in the area of social sciences and helping social science research and its growth and development. Institutions like Indian Council of Social Science Research has over the years played a very crucial kind of role in promoting of social science research. It has regularly brought out several important publications which consist in the form of surveys and reports and state the status of the social science research in India. ICSSR also helps scientists by awarding them project to carry out research. It also organizes research. It also organizes conferences, seminars on important social science topics, and helps author in the promotion, in the publication of their books and journals, etc. Thus, it can be seen that Indian Council of Social Science Research over the year has emerged as very stabilizing kind of organization to the cause to the promotion of the cause of social science and has positioned itself very strongly. Similarly, agencies like United Nations International Monetary Fund and United Nations and World Bank, etc., also bring out a vast array of publications which contain data, statistics, and help researchers. UN undertakes several kind of activities which promote discussion, debate, and also dissemination of information. UN also organizes regularly various workshops and conferences, lectures series, which again touch upon the social science topics. Similarly, World Bank is a vast repository of data in the area of social and economic indicators and help researchers to great extent to use this data to supplement their findings and their research publications. UN also promotes peace across the globe and in a sense also leads to social cohesion in the society, which further leads to the growth of social science research and social science related activities. UN has emerged as a key international organization, thus in the field of information generation and its dissemination. It captures information in various formats and brings out to the fore. It has important libraries across the globe which are engaged in serious discussion, in serious bringing out serious kind of publications and reports which impact the research to a great extent. International Monetary Fund again is a key agency providing information on financial aspects. This again to some extent helps the social scientists to capture the financial aspect of the financial and the monetary aspects of the research which concerns the society. Thus, it can be argued that these institutions are key player in helping the social science research, and they require to be supported and strengthened by their respective sponsoring bodies. Social science research needs to be further augmented and strengthened in the country, and we need to create more such organizations both at national and international level. Social science research is an important area which directly affects the society and its functioning. Hence, there is always need to conduct research in different areas of problems, different kind of conflict which are taking place in the society, so that their solutions can be found out and implemented. Hence, it is very necessary that researchers engage themselves in very focused research which is based on application and also problem solving. These organizations should focus more on application oriented themes so that the social problems are also addressed and their solutions are found. Only then their relevance will become more important for the society, and governmental organization will also provide more support to them if they are seen to be helping in the growth and development of the country in overall. These organizations need to bring out their publications on regular basis and also need to widen the scope of their publications and its research. These publications are very important and handy tool for the scholars and researchers as they expose them to the several kind of social issues and the social problems which are being researched through these agencies. Hence, it is the need of the hour that these publications are widely disseminated through different means, through electronic means, through print formats, and they have a wider reach. These publications must reach the small cities, the small towns of the country, so that they are widely read and widely circulated among among peoples at different level, and their findings are also discussed, debated, and certain conclusions are arrived at with the help of these publications and the research based findings. Thus, it can be seen that globally there are several organizations contributing to social science research and disseminating important information and bringing out publications regularly. These publications play vital role as they have both global perspectives and research. These organizations, both at national and important and at international level, are playing crucial role in promoting social science research. They not only provide access to a vast repository of knowledge in terms of books, journals, and reports, they also provide financial support to researchers to take research activities. Without the support of these organizations, sometimes it becomes very difficult for a social scientist to undertake a project work in the area of social sciences. Hence, it is very necessary that these type of organizations are further strengthened by providing regular support by the governmental agencies and an atmosphere of research taking freely is also created where there are no restriction in terms of scope of the research and the area of the research to be undertaken. Only then a research atmosphere will be created and the scholars will be encouraged to work in areas which have still not been explored widely. The findings of this research play important role in the formulation or reformulation of public policies by governmental agencies. Hence, it is necessary that research is strengthened and new areas of research are explored through these organizations. Accordingly, every effort must be made to not only to strengthen them but also to improve their functioning by continuous evaluation of their work, by continuous improvement in their functioning through effective usage of manpower and through improvement in their documentation services. Thank you.